Welcome to Wise Academy, and in today's video I'll be showing you how I was able to make 5 grand in literally 10 minutes of trading in the forex market. So if you want to learn how I was able to do that, make sure you don't skip through the video. Make sure you watch the entire video. Without further ado, let's get started. So every time when I'm trading, I try to start my analysis on a high time frame. So the time frame that I usually start my analysis on is the weekly time frame. So we are going to start our analysis on the weekly time frame to find the trend, to find where the market is actually heading on the higher time frame, and then we're going to take our way down to the lower time frame to actually find entries. So for this point, we're going to start with the weekly time frame. As we can see clearly, the weekly is actually is bearish. The weekly is actually bearish right now. So right now we know our weekly time frame is bearish. So we're gonna go down to the daily time frame and actually see if the daily time frame actually support the weekly time frame. If actually support the weekly time frame, then that will be one of our biggest confluence that the market might actually be bearish. But that doesn't mean that we cannot find entry for long position. It just means that we should be careful, and because the market is probably more bearish than actually bullish. So after I figured out that the weekly time frame is bearish, so I went down to the daily time frame trying to see exactly what's happening over there on the daily time frame. And what I saw right now is probably the market was in the bullish side, in the bullish trend, and had just shifted from a bullish trend to the bearish trend on the daily time frame. And that will show you exactly what I'm talking about right now. As you can see, the market was actually going up at this point. It was making lower highs and lower lows, and then as you can see, we had a shift of structure right here, and the market looks to be going actually bearish right now because we already broke structure right here, and I'm hoping for the market now to keep on making lower lows. So we have the weekly time frame bearish, and so we have the weekly time frame bearish, and we have the daily time frame bearish. So we have probably one of our biggest time frame bearish. So at this point, I will just be looking for sales every time I get on my chart. For the whole week, I will just be looking for sales until I see a break of structure on a daily time frame going on the bullish side. That's when I will actually start thinking about changing my direction in the market. But apparently the market is actually more bullish, more bearish, my bad, than actually bullish. So the daily time frame is also bearish. So just to get more confluences, we're gonna go down to the H4 time frame. And as you can see, as well on the H4 time frame, the market is also bearish. I can just draw it just to make it clear. As you can see right now, the market is clearly bearish on this time frame too. So what that means is actually 3 of our biggest time frame are actually going down. They are bearish. So that means if all of them three are actually bearish, the only thing that we're gonna be looking for when we actually get in the chart is sales. We're not gonna be sales. We're not gonna be looking for buys because we don't want to trade against the trend. It's better to follow the trend and not go against it. So every day when the market's open, the only thing that I'll be looking for, the only thing I'm only gonna be selling. I'm not gonna be buying anything unless I see a break of structure on a daily time frame or on the H4 time frame. So apparently I would make my way down to the lower time frame, and everything that I'll be looking for will be for sales. So I'll be just looking for sales. So let's go down to the let's find our entry, and that will show you exactly how I was able to find my entry to make 5 grand in literally 10 minutes. So after you actually know our trend is actually bearish, we're gonna go down to a 30-minute time frame, and all we're gonna be doing on a 30-minute time frame, we're just gonna be drawing our support and resistance, and then our order block. It's either we draw support resistance or we draw order block. So the way I draw my order blocks is I drew them like let's say for this point right here, I would draw my order block like right here. I would draw them for the last push on the upside before the market actually broke structure. As you can see, this push right here, this hard push right here, broke structure right here on the downside. So like the candle that started the move to the downside is actually called the order block. That's how I do it. Most people do it on the on way, but this is the way I actually trade my order block. So if the market make its way to this level, I'll be looking to sell. So we're gonna find more levels that look exactly like this. And also when we're doing that, we're gonna also find support resistance at the same time. So for our order block, we're gonna use this color right here, the purple color, and then for our support resistance, we're gonna use like a white color, just so we don't get confused. So like I'm just gonna show you exactly where I actually entered my trade and why did I enter the trade. So I don't think it's the right time to actually show exactly how to trade the whole strategy, because this is a strategy that I probably I learned how to use this strategy for more than 2 years. So I don't think I'll be able to actually tell exactly how to trade the full strategy in probably a 10-minute video. So if I have to actually give out a full strategy, then that's probably gonna be like a 2-hour video or something like that. So for this video, I'm just gonna show you exactly how I was able to find the entry that made me 5 grand in literally 10 minutes. So the market was actually on this level right here. So I drew my order block from here because this is the candle that started the push that broke structure right here. So we break structure right here on the 30-minute time frame. After breaking structure right here, I drew my order. After breaking structure right here, I drew my order block right here, and all I was waiting for, I was just waiting for the market to come back to the order block. I was just waiting for the market to come back on this level, and then when I saw the market on this level, it was around 4 a.m. in the morning, and I was still asleep. So when I woke up like at 8, the market was still on the order block, in the order block zone. So I knew that was my time to actually start looking for entry. So for me to find entry, I had to go down to the lower time frame, because I don't want to enter on the higher time frame, because it's not gonna give me actually a good entry. If I need to get a good entry with actually good risk reward ratio, I would have to go down to the lower time frame. And also, I don't like to stay in the market for a very long time. So every time I'm trading, I make sure that I stay in the trade for 20 or 30 minutes. I'm a scalper. I don't hold trade for the whole day. I don't hold trade over the weekend. No, I only get in and get out in probably 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Like the longest I'll trade is 2 hours. I don't get past that. So I will go probably down to the 5-minute time frame. And all I'll be looking for the 5-minute time frame, I'll be looking for a fake out. If I'm trying to sell, I'll be looking for a fake out and then into the trade. So let's say right here, okay, I'm gonna explain to you what I'm actually talking about. As you can see right here, the market is actually consolidating right here. It's not going up or down. So right here broke structure to the downside, right? And you know what happened? When it broke structure to the downside, people started selling because they thought this is the time the market is about to go down. And what the market did, the market took all the people out. All of them, they got taken out before actually pushing heavily to the downside. So I've been trading for 4 years right now, and I've been trading for 4 years right now, and I've been seeing the same thing happen over and over. So I was able to manage how to trade liquidity. So most of the time, I'll wait for something like this to happen for me to enter the trade. As you can see, so all of these people that enter the trade over here after the break of structure, they all got taken out right here because they put their stop losses probably like above this double top right here. And what the markets will do, they're gonna take all of them out before pushing the markets down. So when I woke up, it was at 8 and the market was actually pushing up. I knew it was just taking these people out before actually started pushing down. So as the market took all these people out and I saw this candle going down, that's when I knew that it's just the time for me to enter the trade. And that's when I entered my first position right here. I enter my first position right here. My stop loss was actually so tight because I knew if the market has to go all the way up over here, then I would just wrong. Most of the time I would just gonna enter the trade and the trade will start going in profit. So for this instance, I didn't have to wait for too long for the trade to go in profit. I entered the trade, and after 10 minutes I was happy with my profit that I had. So I just had to close the trade and call it a day. You know, in this trading thing, you don't have to be for personally, if I get 2% per day, I'm good. I'm gonna call it a day and then just come back the next day. That's what I did that day. I make 5 grand in 10 minutes and I just got out and I call it a day. And right now I'm just waiting to start trading for the following week. That's all I have for today. I don't want to make this video too long, so this was not like a full strategy. So if you want me to actually drop the full strategy, comment down below and let me know. Thank you for watching.